Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We are Sell Quick, Ship Quick, part-time resellers.
Full-time hustlers.
And today we are doing our weekly What Sold.
We got plenty of great things. It was an interesting week. It was a busy week.
It was up and down all week long.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the What Sold for the week
of September 23rd
to the 29th.
Interesting week, like we said, up and down. So let's get started with Monday.
Alright, so Manic Monday. We sold these Under Armour gloves. We picked these up retail arbitrage, I believe earlier in the year during one of the red tag, yellow
tag,
one of those
blue tag. There's no blue tag.
Yeah. Not the best buy. At the time, comps were decent. It would have been about 100% ROI. However, we did not keep up with changing our prices, and we're
probably priced way too high for way too long.
And I think it might have been the sizing. These gloves were small. Maybe if they were a larger size, they would have done better. But nonetheless, we took an offer because we were tired of seeing them, and we made a whopping $3. But that's okay.
At least we didn't lose, but definitely something for us to learn from.
The gloves are a good pickup if they weren't the price that we got them for,
yeah.
I think. And that was an eBay sale. So moving on to Poshmark, we sold this Free People chunky knit sweater. And
yeah, that was a little confusion happened there.
So I changed the SKU because I had it in a bin that was off on the side, and then I moved it into another bin. But I changed the SKU and I didn't update the SKU in Poshmark.
Yeah.
It was only updated in eBay, but once it sold, I deleted it and we lost the SKU. So a little panicky.
Yeah, but again, thankfully this happened and it was on Poshmark, because Poshmark, you don't have to ship next day the way we do on eBay. We had some days.
And I think I scavenged through 8 bins before I found it, and luckily it was only 8 and not the 72 that we have.
Yeah.
So on the 8th bin, I was able to find it and fix our boo-boo.
And shipped it out.
All right, last
for Monday.
Yes. Mercari. We sold these compression shorts from Nike. They are the ACG compression shorts, and ACG stands for All Conditions Gear, and that is their line of like outdoor wear.
Yeah.
Yes. But these are padded, so the booty's got some padding.
Just a little padding. Booty.
All right, and that is our Monday sales highlights.
Then off to Tuesday.
So, come Tuesday. All right, so Anthropologie is like up and down.
Yeah, up and down. And Anthropologie as a whole is a giant umbrella. And not everything under that umbrella is great, right?
Yeah. So you know, we always say check your comps. Just because it is an Anthro brand doesn't mean that it's gonna do amazing. But we have been hearing more and more people talk about being very picky with their Anthro brands because they just don't seem to do as well because the market is saturated. On eBay, we did sell these two. Well, this first item is the Saturday Sunday quilted bomber jacket. This jacket went international to Canada on eBay.
Yeah, so I mean, again, we do GSP and we allow straight international shipping to a few countries. I mean, Canada, UK, Australia. Mm-hmm. So they chose to ship it straight, and sometimes that's what we hear. Canadians prefer to buy it.
All right, next up we have this Anthro Angel of the North open knit cardigan. It is a draped cardigan, and the buyer actually left us a note, and they were so happy that they found cats.
Cats going crazy. They're excited about the sales too.
Yes, they are. I think it's because we're about to talk about dogs.
Yeah.
And the buyer of this Angel of the North cardigan was super happy to have found this item because her dog ate the neck off of her original.
It's very specific. I think the dog was upset.
Yeah. So that was our 2 Anthro sales on eBay that we wanted to highlight.
Yeah. And then we got Poshmark. We got a Lululemon Practice Freely tank top.
That was from my personal closet. So that is where, like, well, I mean, I put all my stuff like everywhere.
Yeah.
But a lot of my personal stuff seems to sell on Poshmark.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
happy with
it was
that.
the original intent, right? Sell your own closet.
Exactly.
Then we go off to Tuesday.
Or the end of Tuesday. Now we're going on to Wednesday.
Week's been crazy.
All right, so 3 highlights for eBay. We have another Anthro Maeve sleeveless jacquard dress, and as you can see, there was a typo. Don't be like us. Make sure that you check your spelling for typos, because I forgot the C in jacquard, and luckily it's still sold, and yeah.
I wouldn't know how to spell it.
All right, and then next up, we have a Louis Vuitton uniform sweater that we found that was new with tags.
Yes, that was nice. And then, again, all eBay for this day. We had another Anthro. Cloth and Stone, silver plaid, ruffle blouse. Can you tell I don't just know this? A great pickup again. Anthro, always look up within the brand.
Yes.
Or, store.
All right, so come Thursday, the 26th, we have a cabbie jean button down style 970 shirt. And the style number, you can find it in the tag under the care instructions. And then this jean shirt is actually going to Phoenix, Arizona, where we will be at the end of the week for Posh Fest.
Exciting. Another eBay sale. A New Balance J. Crew tennis dress.
So if you saw our what sold from last week, I think we actually sold one last week and the week before. And these New Balance dresses were a complete chance pickup.
Yeah.
I left the bins on my first trip a few months ago thinking, I guess I'll pick these up because I had nothing.
Yeah. And it's worked out. Again, bin prices, so these don't sell for crazy high, but they've been consistent. Mm-hmm. Definitely paid for more than themselves already. And
Ed Hardy is making its comeback.
Mm-hmm. At least in our store.
Just kidding. This dress has been sitting in our closet for a while, but someone finally picked it up on Mercari.
Yeah, I laugh, but a lot of our Ed Hardy, when it does sell on eBay, it ends up going overseas. It doesn't really stay in the States.
I don't know where this one is going. But
I don't remember, but that one states.
Okay. On Friday.
So Friday, a couple weeks ago, I believe, last week, I'm not sure, but showed the beer taps. Picked these guys up last minute, explain what they were. But this person bought it fairly quick. I listed it, and I think within 10 hours or so, somebody threw an offer, a reasonable offer, so we took it. But that's not it. Watch. Well, we'll explain in a moment. Next one.
Ooh. Anyway, so on Poshmark, we sold this Everlane sweater that was in our haul. I believe it was last week that this Everlane sweater was in the haul because I was saying it's purple. I was thinking about keeping it. And the second I listed it, it sold. And I think it sold within hours of me listing it at full price, no offers.
Yeah, because I believe when I was looking for it to ship it, it didn't even leave the office.
Yep.
That was nice. And
lastly, another Ed Hardy. This was a Zippa Putty. We picked this one up because it was super ornate. The design on the front, there was a design on the back. And for the Ed Hardy stuff, we actually stumble upon a lot of t-shirts from Ed Hardy where we are because we're in LA. But we won't pick up all t-shirts now. It has to be super out
just
there.
out there. Yeah, I mean, whether it's color or the, what do you call it, embroidery.
Yes, and this one had a bunch of like rhinestone things on it.
Thanks.
All over. Saturday. So
Okay,
now you can
so
finish.
Now I can finish my Friday story. So Friday sold that beer tap, and this is where I want to talk about upselling. Do your best to, it's not easy when you're busy and you're back and forth, but if you have similar items in your store, don't be afraid to message the buyer that bought something and say, hey, if you're interested, I could offer you a special price and shipping discount on something like this, the second beer tap. Message the buyer and tell them, hey, look, I can give you a special price and combined shipping discount, and the buyer took it, so it was nice.
And this was the what was
this is the Smutty Nose IPA beer tap. I don't know. I don't know any of these two, the Prankster from earlier or the Smutty, but it sold.
All right, Not Your Daughter jeans or NYDJ. These are the straight leg career pants in black. Just black pants.
Black pants.
Next up, we have a cool shirt.
Cool.
This is an organic cotton silk blend shirt.
Yeah, again, another brand to keep an eye out for, but I mean, we repeat it all the time. Check your comps for it. And the NYDJ, Not Your Daughter jeans, those are certain styles do well, so keep an eye out.
Sorry. I'm dying. Okay, so Sunday, today, we actually have 4 items to talk about. So 2 weeks ago, we did a haul, and I had gone to a sample sale with our friend Kim, and we picked up this Lucky Brand jacquard peasant blouse in a size 1X. It was new with tags because it was from a sample sale, and it sold in 2 weeks. Or, you know what, I did the haul, so then it actually sold in like a week and a half.
Yeah, just about.
And then this Lane Bryant was from that same haul. It was an ombre floral embroidered top, new with tags. The comps, I think I found like 1 comp and a bunch of unsold, but I took the chance because it was such a nice top. It had such great detail and it was new with tags, and it went about one and a half weeks later.
Yeah. And then Poshmark, we have a Fig and Flowers 2X floral cami with cardigan, which was in our haul, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, so 3 weeks ago, this one cardigan. Oh, and then side note, if you're listing on eBay, make sure that you check your listings.
Keep an eye
because
out.
we sold this Fig and Flower in Poshmark. We went into eBay to look for that same item to delete it because we cross-post, and I was having a really hard time finding this item based on the pictures alone because I wasn't reading the actual title, and I couldn't find it. And I thought, oh my gosh, we sold this item already.
Yeah, we're like, oh no, double sale, gotta figure it out.
But when I went to our solds, I found another Fig and Flower that had sold with the exact same listing in our active. Well, the active listing that I thought was a duplicate was actually for this item, but the pictures had been uploaded wrong.
Which makes no sense because of how you do your listings.
So if you have seen our cross-posting video,
Somewhere up there.
I start with eBay and then I drop pictures into Poshmark and Mercari. So if the Poshmark and Mercari photos are the same, eBay has to be the same because there's no way I would have put a different listings photos into that one. And somehow,
Yeah.
it took those photos.
And I think the photos that it used are from an item that sold a couple weeks ago. So it wasn't even listed around the same time for it to even say a little glitch between listings. Nope. It was weird.
So that's just our little fun fact.
Alert.
Yes. And then lastly, on Mercari, also from 3 weeks ago, we talked about this Torrid plaid button front shirt. And we keep saying Torrid does well for us. It is a fast turnaround. This one took about 2.5 weeks to sell.
Yeah, again, Torrid, It's all about sizing, styles, but it would be considered more bread butter. Don't expect to get crazy numbers out of it.
And make sure that you're getting it at a price point that works for you and how you expect a return.
Yeah.
So we might be able to pick up toward because our price is a little bit lower for it. Make sure that you guys are checking your comps and how it holds up to your standard.
Yeah.
And that concludes our week's highlights.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah. And ugly's not always that ugly. Ugly sometimes means we made $3.
Which is 3 tacos. So
It is. And we love our tacos. But all in all, always thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up.
Like, subscribe, bell, notifications, comments. Let us know if there's anything that you pick up that was similar to ours, or if you have any questions about anything.
Keep an eye out especially for Wednesday's video.
Oh yes, make sure you do hit that bell so that you catch up on our Wednesday video. It is a little bit different, but we are getting ready for Posh Fest right now, and so
we reached out for a little help from some great friends, and if you're interested, check out their channels. I'll drop them in right here or put them in the links below. But Wednesday's gonna be a fun day. Thanks to them.
Catch you guys later.
Bye bye.